Hey guys, so last night I went to the Twilight Marathon. Um yes, oh my god. I saw like 5 movies in one day and oh my god. I don't think I've stopped crying because it's over and now spoilers are coming. So, for Breaking Down Part 2, I was nervous because I was afraid they were gonna mess up the last part. I don't know why. Probably because Breaking Dawn's my favorite book, and I am weird like that. But so it starts out very nice, and I liked um with Edward and Bella, and Edward's like um you have to try to not break me right now, and I like their relationship as vampires, both of them, because it's like, I mean, I like them at her as human and vampire, but he's less nervous around her, so you can tell there's more just love to them. I think there's added love because oh my god, I just loved it. And then Jacob, Renesmee, her him explaining that he imprinted on Renesmee had to be the funniest scene because Bella is like kicking um um Jacob's ass, and Edward is just like laughing in the background, and I am just laughing also. And then there is also a scene with Charlie and Jacob, and you can tell Charlie is a complete mess because he has no idea what's going on. So he's like thinking that she's dead, and Jacob comes over and it starts stripping, which for a Team Jacob person I thoroughly enjoy. But he is like, "What the hell is going on?" And I am like, and then he morphs into the wolf, and I am like, oh my god, because I remember reading the scene, but watching it was so amazing. And then when Charlie comes over and uh Charlie looks at Bella, and he's like, "You don't like morph into like a giant wolf or something like that. Giant dog," I think he said. And Jacob's like, "She just wished she was that awesome." And I do remember that from the book, and I absolutely love Jacob still. And I like Edward more because, like, when you're so protective of a person, it kind of gets annoying after like 3 books. And even though I really love them all, like, I really kind of want to reread them because it's been so long since I've read them. If I could actually find my New Moon copy, I can finally start rereading them. Um, so, in all ends, I love this book. Now, this book series. Now we are going to talk about some other scenes. Like I liked Charlie and Sue, their relationship, because I remember that from the book, and it was really nice to see Charlie in love. And let's see, the the scene, the vampire sex scene, yeah, pretty much awesome. I loved Renesmee, adorable child. Um, when all these vampires from around the world come, I liked Garrett and Benjamin. They were like my two favorites because Garrett, he's just so funny, and I like the Denali's. Irina, hate her still. Um, Even after I've finished Breaking Dawn for like I don't remember how many times I read Breaking Dawn, but I still actually still hate her what she did and caused. And then the the fight scene, I'm just gonna use air quotes because of people who have actually seen this, have actually in this scene when Alice and Jasper, they come back and they go up and this, and oh my god, we feel my heart actually. You can hear it pounding. You can hear it. You can hear it. And I'm actually scared to know what Aro does because I heard that they were going to change something and I was like, "Oh, they probably just are going to like add something and they're going to add a fight." And I'm like, "Well, it's not going to be that bad. They're just gonna fight," and then but I really didn't know how I was gonna articulate that because I was like, aren't Volturi like really really strong and that be physically impossible? So um Aro holds Alice's hand because you know what he can do, and she sees visions, and then that ends, and then Carlisle and Aro go like this, and then Aro is holding Carlisle's head, and then you see me like shaking and sobbing, and oh my god, I was like, that was not in the book. Oh my god, oh my god, and then more fights occur, and Jasper's dead. Everyone is dying, and there's this giant ice hole, and then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like, it, and then Edward goes down there, and I'm like, if he dies, I will kill myself. I am not a team Edward person, but it was like, Bella and Edward, they're supposed to be together. That's the story of a point of a love story, and I like the story because it's a love story, and it makes my heart rip out, and then Aro and Edward and Bella, and then this whole ripping his head. And I think everyone in my movie theater was cheering, and I had the best people in my movie theater because they weren't freaking like stupid and like cheered at stupid parts. Like, no, I don't mean it that way. Like they weren't like, ooh, or like when someone was like kissing or something, I would be like, I hate you, because I think I had that problem in like one of the movies, and I was like, oh my god, he's dead, and everyone is cheering, and oh my god, and then it it stops. It's just Alice and uh wait, no, I have to like backtrack to the part where um Jane, Alice, and then the Black Wolf, which I think is Sam, and she just like rips over to him, and I was like, yeah, Alice, you're badass. And then okay, so I was talking about the part with that, and then it ends up to be a vision of what could be if they fight, and I'm like, oh my god, they just stomped on my heart, and my heart is still beating. I was like still shaking, and oh my god. And the ending in the meadow, oh my god, I'm like tears, thick tears are coming down my face, and I'm like, what? Oh my god. And they sing my favorite song, A Thousand Years by Christina Perri, except this was part 2 of her song for this one, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sobbing, and I'm just like, oh my god, feelings. And it was the best movie when they made it like look like a book at the end, and I'm crying, and they're talking about they showed all the cast, and I was like crying still, and I'm probably still crying now, and I'm going to see it again today, and yeah, bye guys, and I love the Twilight series, so whoever judged it, you don't know what you're missing. Bye guys.